I've been wanting to try that for the longest time. I'm actually really surprised with how this makeup looks. I love this.
Hello guys, welcome back to another video. As you'll have seen by the title, I'm going to be attempting to do a full face of Charlotte Tilbury mixed with a little bit of a review. I really know where to start with Charlotte Tilbury. I love everything about the brand. Packaging is just so beautiful, and the social media adverts and stuff always get me because the makeup is just glowy and glossy and I don't know, just so sophisticated. I love it so much, and definitely want to try more products, even though I've got quite a lot of products already, and it is basically the only brand that I invest in makeup wise. And while I do want to broaden my horizons, I must admit Charlotte Tilbury will always have a special place in my heart. I love the packaging. The natural light glowy makeup that it gives you is just beautiful. Like this one that I will show you in a minute. But I did just want to show you my little Charlotte Tilbury makeup bag that I also got for Christmas. I've put all my new products in here, ready to try in a minute. But other than that, let's go on with the rest of the video. If you'd like to see how I created this makeup look, then just carry on watching. So I am going to start off by applying some lip balm because I like to make sure that my lips are nice and sort of moist before I put any lip glosses or products on at the end. So I'm going to start off with one of these little samples that I've got. It's the Collagen Lip Bath in Fresh Rose. I have already tried this, got one open, and it makes your lips really tingle, and I really like it. I would like to buy it, but as you'll see later, I have got another one for Christmas, not this one. I got the Pillow Talk colour. So let's start with my base. For years now, my favourite combination has been the Flawless Filter and the Magic Foundation, so nothing new there. What I am going to mix in with it is some of the Wonder Glow primer. I would put this all over my face, but I'm not sure whether it's a little bit too sticky for my face, so I'm going to just add a bit like I do with my Flawless Filter. I'm going to add a bit in with my foundation and see what that does. These samples are really good. They come with when you order things online from Charlotte Tilbury, so that's why I have got so many things, and it's quite good because it means that I can try new products without actually buying the whole thing. I've got the Wonder Glow on my hand, and then I'm going to put 3 drops of the Flawless Filter, or maybe I'll do 2 because I don't think I need that much. The Flawless Filter is amazing. It's just my go-to combination now to have foundation and Flawless Filter because it just adds glowiness to your skin, and you also don't need as much foundation because of it. I think I've added too much Wonder Glow to this, but we'll try it and see. I've been using my hand to apply my foundation for quite a while now, just because I find you can get a quick coverage and then you can use a beauty blender to blend it out. I've used way too much. I would never normally wear this much foundation or product. The Wonder Glow does smell quite nice and refreshing actually. Almost got a rosy tint smell to it, I can't explain. But that is the base. The Magic Foundation I find never ever goes patchy, and just would highly recommend if you like quite a light natural base. It is buildable, but I don't like to wear too much, so that's my base. It's very glowy actually, I quite like that. And then next up I'm going to be using the Magic Away Liquid Concealer from Charlotte Tilbury. I haven't used this for such a long time because where we've been in lockdown I've been trying to save my decent products. I only opened it, so I've got mine in the shade 3, which is the same as my Flawless Filter, and I forgot to say my foundation is the shade 6. I feel like this is going to be a bit too dried up. That's annoying, I think it's too dried up to use, but I do know from past experience that this is really good. It's quite a thick concealer. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to put that on my face. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so that is all my concealer back on. I must admit, actually now thinking about it, the mixture of the Flawless Filter and the Wonder Glow primer and the Magic foundation is actually really, really nice. It's kind of just giving me like a nice coverage. It doesn't feel like sticky like I thought it was going to do. I just really like that actually. For the longest time I've been wanting to try the Film Star Bronze and Glow palette, and this year they released a like mini travel size version for Christmas, so I've got that, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted to do this video, because I wanted to give my review on this. This is the palette. The bronzer, I must admit, is a little bit lighter than I was hoping for. The darker one I thought was going to be too dark, so we're going to give this a whirl. I'm going to try not to use any other bronzer so that I've got a good review on it, but let's go with this first. I always do my bronzer before I set my eyes because I feel like it uses less, then I need less powder because I've used bronzer on my face already. So I've tried to clean my brush as much as possible. Let's go with the Sculpt first. I'm going to do one side of my face and then see with comparison. I'm going to use my slightly bigger brush because I like to get it. Okay, so that is, I don't know if you've ever seen on camera because my makeup is always so light anyway, but that is the side with the Sculpt on and that is the side without. In real life it does actually look quite nice. It's actually darker than I thought, but I don't know whether that's because on my brush I've already got my own bronzer. It does feel really nice actually. I actually think that maybe that colour is slightly better for me. I do find sometimes that the bronzer that I have been using recently is maybe a little bit too dark and too harsh for me. So maybe that's quite nice. So far so good. I have to excuse, I'm going to use some products that aren't Charlotte Tilbury because I haven't got a full collection of Charlotte Tilbury, but I just wanted to try some products out on camera with you. So I'm just going to set my chin. Also, update on the collagen lip bar thing. I actually quite like it. As it's sort of settled on your lips, it stops tingling, but it just adds like a balminess to your lips, which I quite like actually. I've like gone all out of sync with my makeup, so I'm like, what do I do next? Highlight. Okay, this is the thing I'm most excited for because I have very, very high hopes for the highlighter in the Film Star Bronze and Glow palette. Charlotte Tilbury is a very glowy makeup brand, and I'm really excited for this. So I've cleaned my brush, so let's try it. Oh, I like that. I always found with my previous highlighter that it was very, very glittery, so it wasn't very good for natural sort of everyday makeup looks, but this is definitely more of a powder rather than an actual glitter, and it's really nice. Don't know if you can see that, but that is so, so nice. Again, it's really quite natural. I really didn't need a lot of it, so that's quite good. So overall, so far, this palette is really, really beautiful, and I'm really shocked at the colour. It's slightly darker in real life, and I'm really happy with this palette. And I'll definitely be using it for the days where I want more natural glowy makeup like I have got on now. When I did open that palette, I thought I was going to have to use my normal bronzer anyway, like on top. But if you see the difference in the colours, I thought I was going to have to top it up with that, but I'm actually quite happy with my colour, and I think maybe I look slightly more natural, and that's something I'm always worried about, having like harsh lines and things, but I actually think that for once I've got very, very soft bronze, like a soft bronzed face rather than harsh lines, so I think I'm going to definitely start incorporating that more into my everyday makeup routine because I'm trying to be as natural as possible with my makeup. So I'm just going to set my eyes quickly. I really, really want to try the powder from Charlotte Tilbury. I've heard good things about it, but Charlotte Tilbury products are quite expensive, so I didn't want to buy too many new products at the moment because I've already got quite a few for Christmas. Okay, now the one thing that I really am gutted that I don't have is the Pillow Talk blusher. I've been wanting to try that for the longest time, but I haven't ever sort of bitten the bullet and just ordered it. So maybe I'll do that in a future video. But do I just go without blusher? I can't do it. Part of my makeup is I love blush. I'm gonna put the tiniest little bit on because I'm addicted to blush. If you haven't yet tried the L'Oreal Life's Peach blush, you definitely should, because it's perfect for just enhancing your bronze, and it's not too pinky, and I don't know, it just gives you like a nice glow. And to be honest, it kind of blends better into that bronzer than my other bronzer, and then I don't need as much, so that's actually quite nice. Now let's go on to my favourite part, which is the eyeshadow. Now I've got two palettes. So I've got the Pillow Talk one, which is like my favourite and my first palette. And then for Christmas I got the Easy Eye Like Charlotte Darling palette. I'll show you both of them. I must admit my favourite is the Pillow Talk one, just because it's less pigmented in a way, like the colours are slightly more everyday natural, but these are the palettes. So this is the Charlotte Darling one, and the glitters in this are so pigmented, and you don't need a lot at all, which is amazing. Actually, as with the mattes in this palette, I went a little bit overboard when I first used it, but they do blend out really well. So although you might put quite a lot on your eye to start with, actually when you blend it out it's fine. And then this is the Pillow Talk palette. Mine's a little bit loved, but I love this one. The glitter, or the pop shade in this is really beautiful, because it's not like a normal glitter, it's more of a, I can't explain it, like a shimmer, but it's got tiny little bits of glitter in it, so when you press it on your eye it gives a little bit of shimmer, but then every so often you get little gold flecks, which is just beautiful. But which one do I choose? Do I just do a mixture? Let's just do a mixture. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the prime shade in the Pillow Talk palette, and I'm just going to place that, focus it on the centre of my eye, but also bring it out just so it's a bit, so it's nice and blended, just like that. You probably won't even be able to see that, it's so subtle. And then what I always do is go in with a little blending brush and just blend that all up. Okay, and then I'm gonna really quickly do this because my camera is running out of battery again. Shall I wait a second? Right, I'm gonna do this eye off camera and I'll be back with you to do this one in a minute. Okay, so we're back with a little bit more charge now, and I have also done this eye off camera. I'm gutted, I really want to try the Charlotte Tilbury mascara, but I've had like mixed reviews about it, so I'm not sure. So let me know down below what you think, but I'm just going to zoom you in to do it this eye on camera. By the way, I'm really excited to show you this because I'm really pleased with how it's turned out. In real life it looks a lot nicer, or a lot more, I don't know, stronger in real life, but we'll move on. I am not an MUA, I'm just a makeup lover. So anyway, as you saw, I put on the little bit of shimmer. I then am going to go in with the same brush and use the Pillow Talk Enhance shade, and I'm just going to run that along my lid, like so. And then with a flatter brush, just like this one, I'm not sure if that was focused, but we'll move on. I'm going to just focus this on the outer corner of my eye, just to enhance it a little bit. And then also bring it into the corner, just to add more definition. I saw Nikki tutorials do this a couple of years ago, and I've done it ever since, and I always find it adds a more, I don't know, like an intense look to your eyes. I don't know if it works, but it's working for me, so I'm going to carry on doing it. Anyway, and then I'm going to switch palettes, and using a smaller blending brush, I'm going to go in with the third, which is the smoke shade of the first like set, and really lightly with this because it's so pigmented, just go in the corner and in again. Do it on this side just to add a little bit more definition to it. Like that. Then go in with a big old fluffy brush and just blend it out. Just to make sure that it's still very natural and sort of seamless, like that. And now for my favourite part, which is the glitter, I'm going to use the prime shade on the Charlotte Darling look mixed with the Pillow Talk enhanced shade, and focus on the inner corner again because I like to have sort of like a light to dark eye, and that's what I'm going to do. I really don't know if you'll be able to see the pigment. You won't be able to see it, but the pigment in this is so beautiful. I would highly recommend. And the bit that I'm really excited for, and I've never done before because I've always just stuck to my own brown shade, but what I like to do is add sort of an intensity to my lash line with a brown shade, and I thought I would use this end shade here, not expecting it to be any sort of comparison to my other one, but I think I've got a new favourite lash line colour. This adds a very like almost purpley browny sort of maroony colour to your eyes, and it actually goes with the whole look a lot better than the brown that I previously used. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but in real life this has just added the most beautiful intensity to my eye, and I love it so much. So I'm going to go and put some mascara on this eye and I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay, and that is my eye makeup all complete. Now it's time for the lips, which is the final stage of the makeup. I'm just going to wipe it away, this lip collagen. Okay, so I have two new products to try that I got for Christmas, both in the shade Pillow Talk because that is my favourite shade. So I'm going to first use a lip liner, which admittedly I have used before, and this is the Pillow Talk lip liner, and I love it because it looks like a pencil but it's not, so you can sharpen it. I don't know. That is the Pillow Talk lip liner, and oh my gosh, my lips have just transformed with that. It's so nice and it's very strong, so you really don't need a lot. And then the second product that I'm going to be using on my lips is the Lip Collagen Lip Bath in Pillow Talk. I have been wanting to try this for the longest time and I wanted to save it for a video. The applicator is like a little heart almost. It's so beautiful. Again, it's got that minty like scent to it, and I'm actually quite liking that. It is so balmy. I don't know if you can see. That is giving me like the gorgeous colour and glow. Oh, okay, I love that so much. So this is it, and again the packaging is beautiful. So that is the end of my makeup look. As you'll see, I'm obsessed with Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm actually really surprised with how this makeup look has turned out. I want to next try the blush and the mascara, so hopefully in a future video I will have those products and I'll be able to do a even more full face of Charlotte Tilbury than I have done now. But I love this lip collagen lip bath in Pillow Talk so much. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you did like this video and would like to see more, then subscribe, and other than that, that's the end of the video. Bye guys.